Hello, hello, hi, folks. Happy Wednesday in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome, welcome. Apparently, I still cannot go live on Facebook. Not really sure what's going on. I really don't know. I have no idea. So it is what it is. We do what we can and just um, roll with the punches. You know what I mean? So I'm recording the video here and then upload it. I don't know, for some reason it's taking so long to upload it into YouTube and Instagram and LinkedIn and Facebook, but it is going to be uploaded for sure. So it has been for the past 2-3 nights, and I'm not really sure when and why and what is going on and when they're gonna get me to go live again. But for now, this is what we're gonna do. Anyway, let's get into it today. So, have you ever had a situation where, let's say, somebody really close to you um, did something to you that kind of hurt you, right? Like maybe a best friend or significant other, or maybe a close parent. They did something to you, and like you have this special bond together. You're really close, and they do something to you that it really hurts you. My question to you is, and the answer most likely is, you've had a case like that. You've had somebody say something somewhere down in your life, and it's got you hurt or upset, right? My question is, how do you handle that? And we talk about this. How do you handle diversity? How you handle speed bumps? How you handle this? How you handle that? How you handle this is how you handle everything. But in this situation, how would you handle that if it's somebody close to you? You know, how would you handle that? Let me tell you a little story. Two two buddies are taking a walk in a dirt road, and you know uh, they're taking this walk, and during their walk, they get into an argument. They get into an argument, and one of the guys slaps the other guy. Now remember, these are two best friends. Um, the guy who got slapped kind of gets shocked and but doesn't do anything at all in return. Instead, he takes a wood stick and writes on the sand, "Today, my best friend slapped me." Okay. They still continue their journey, and they're walking. They come to some kind of a greens and a river and trees and grass, and they decide to take a little bit of a break. They sit down and they sit right by the river enjoying their time. And the guy who got slapped falls into the river and is almost gonna go, where the other guy, the first guy, grabs him, pulls him out of the water, if you would. The guy gets a little surprised again, takes a piece of stone, and on another stone, he carves out, "My best friend saved my life today." Okay. The two start walking again, and the guy who slapped the second guy says, "Hey, listen, I gotta ask you this. When we got into an argument and I slapped you, you wrote on the sand, you wrote on the dirt, my best friend slapped me. And then when later on you were gonna fall in the water and I grabbed you and I saved you, you literally carved it out on a stone that my best friend saved my life today. Why is that? Why did you do that?" And the guy says, "Well, when you hurt me, I wrote it on the sand. I wrote it on dirt because any kind of a breeze, any kind of a wind is going to blow that off, and it's not going to last. But when I carved out what you did to me to save my life on stone, nothing is going to get rid of that. It's always going to be there, and that's never going to go away. Moral of the story. People are going to hurt you. A lot of them are. Some of them are going to hurt you real bad, real bad, right? And that's a shame. And that's a shame. But I gotta tell you something. If that same person who hurt you came back and saved your life, I would say that's a good thing. I would say, yeah, I would definitely write that on a dirt, the first one, and then the second one, I would carve that in a stone. Yeah, I would do that. Because if somebody hurt me, just slapped me, and then later on saved my life, if you like comparing the two, they don't really compare, right? Yeah, I would think he is more of a best friend than anything else, right? Considering that the guy saved my life, right? Or the girl, whoever, right? Now, at the same time, let me share this with you. What if the guy or the girl who hurt you does not find a chance to save your life? Let's say they hurt you and you really don't, that's it, right? A different story. But if anybody hurts you and comes back and makes it up to you, I did a live maybe about a month ago on the 3 rules of forgiveness, right? And, asking for forgiveness and or apologizing, right? And you may want to look that up, but it's a very good live. I think it is. Anyway, I'm biased though. But, if somebody hurts you and comes back and makes it up to you and apologizes and makes it up to you and is there for you and this and that, that's a whole different ballgame. Somebody hurts you and then keeps hurting you and keeps hurting you and keeps hurting you and slips a good deed in between, that's not the same thing, right? Be aware of that. But I love the moral of this story because the same person that slapped saved his life. That's golden. I love that story because that same person came back and did something much greater, much more meaningful, much more impactful than a slap in the face, right? And I'm going to ask you this. No matter which person you are on what side, if you're the one who slaps or if the one who got the slap, no matter which one you are, you want to end up as the guy who saves somebody's life. You feel me? No matter where you end up, it's where you end up, what you do at the last minute. And the last minute is, you know what? You want to save that guy's life. So the moral of the story is that, listen, you're going to get chances. You're going to hurt somebody, right? But I'm asking you to find the chance, find the opportunity to make it up to that person and, follow the 3 rules of forgiveness and apologizing, and make sure that you don't leave things with a slap in the face. You feel me? Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Hope you got some love, some inspiration, some value. I apologize I can't go live in Facebook. I know some of you guys love to join me live and we go back and forth on our comments. So I apologize. I don't know when that's going to get fixed, but it will get fixed. Meanwhile, hopefully you got love, inspiration, value. Hey, if you like this, you feel like, hey, this was a good message, I got to share this. Tag a couple of people to this or share this on your wall. Do what you gotta do. Spread the love. I wanna know your feedback. I wanna know your feedback. Have you had a situation like this in your life? Have you been slapped and then got your life saved? Or have you been slapped and left alone? Love to get your feedback. Drop your comments below. Let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. And remember, if you share, you show that you care. Until tomorrow, where we do it all over again. Much love.